Alright, time for a beginner's guide to Fiddlesticks. The ELO of this game is low silver-ish somewhere. So, yeah. I'm against the Poppy jungle, which is slightly surprising, but I mean, Poppy probably won't invade me, so I think I should be good. Fiddlesticks does not need a leash, like ever, which is actually pretty helpful, just in case, like, people mess up your leashes or something. The only thing they can do to mash up your leash is be there, and that would, yeah, that's easily avoidable by just spamming some back pings. Fiddle has really good carry potential in general games, because you have Fiddlesticks ultimate, which does a lot to win team fights. Like, you can easily flank a team fight with a Fiddle ult and just insta-win it. So I would highly recommend you to play Fiddlesticks, actually. His ban rate's really not that high, and he doesn't get picked much either, so... it's a bit of a strange combination, in my opinion, just for how strong he actually is. And when it comes to starting with your camps, you can do a bunch of different things, but in lower elos, or anything below diamond, really, I just recommend starting topside solo. You can do that by double camping raptors and red buff, or doing this tactic here. You can cheese the wolves towards the blue a little bit more efficiently, but it's a little bit more risky, and it just flips it a bit higher, which is something I wouldn't recommend. So just doing it this way is generally just safer. Auto attack it a bunch of times until it's below a certain threshold. Walk the wall here. So it's basically 2 drains into a couple of auto attacks into another drain right next to the blue wall. Just E this, and then we just do this right here. Never cancel your drain. Try to avoid that at all costs. Don't cancel your drain, because that's going to cost you a lot of clear speed time. You can save a couple of seconds by double camping the wolves in the blue slightly better, but it's more risky and it's not really saving you that much time. So I actually wouldn't recommend it. Right here. There you go. Now we just walk to the bot side with the plant. But yeah, that's the way you want to do it. Just drain twice, auto attack as much on the wolf as possible. Get it to about 280-ish health. And then you just drain right next to the blue wall and you're good. So right here, we just hit this. Stand right here. Nope. Right here. Nope. Here. Okay, good. Just inch slightly more upwards every time. If you don't get the some of the small ones, it's good. Not a big deal, because you'll kill them with drains regardless. So yeah, overall you should be fine. Alright, do another drain. Auto attack it a couple times whilst walking up towards the Krugs. Get it again to about, I guess, 200-ish here. Like right here. Just hit the thing. And then we drain. And then the red will die as well, as you can see. You can smite the big one here. But as you can see, the most important thing is do not cancel your drain. Potions, I do have them, but they're like unnecessary. You can start with a control ward and stuff like that. That's completely good. But yeah, this is the clear I would recommend. Now, as you can see, bot lane's pushed in, so we can quite literally just go for the gank instantly. Just gonna kind of hope to see that my Leona hits something. Okay, didn't hit anything. Just gonna drain here. That is a bit unfortunate there. Leona had flash and everything to engage, but she just missed. And it happens. It is a lower elo, so it's fine. Just gonna silence the crab here and hope to get it before Poppy gets here. Okay, good. Poppy was somewhere bot side. I'm just gonna take the base now. I did the gank. I did whatever I could there. Unfortunately, didn't pay off in the bot side. I didn't get a kill or assist, but it's still fine. I have futures market, so I can instantly buy my predator boots, which is basically just a tool to help you gank very easily. Like right here, I could predator into this guy's lane really easily. Not sure if he's pinged any summoners. It doesn't look like he did. Mord F. Because he did die twice, so I'm assuming that at least he's used the summoners. Alright, let's see if I can make this happen. I'm just gonna predator now. Just gonna hope he doesn't mess this up. Okay, good. Silence him. There we go. And now we push out the wave. And get whatever the CS he wants, but I'm gonna help him push this one out as well. This also gives me XP, but it also helps him back faster. There we go. I'm just gonna push this like this so he gets most of the last hits, but he still pushes. I tend to, if you like get some last hits from people in this ELO bracket, they'll just flame or whatever. It's better to just accept it. Just recall. He's literally trolling. I actually have to spell it out to him. He gets the free back in this situation because the wave is pushing back to him. Like, no matter what you can buy there, you should recall. Alright, right there. But you saw the effect of the Predator boots, by the way. Like, that's literally just super good to get a free kill. And also why I really like Predator on Fiddlesticks. I will probably lose Dragon here for that play on top side, but it's okay. I'm just gonna keep clearing here and go for my camps. I'd hope to hit 6 here, maybe. If I can hit 6 right here, might be able to ult the Dragon. Unfortunate. Wasn't even able to hit 6 there. Enemy team just got an advantage. My team wasn't able to react, so... Fizz has ult here, so Senna should die. He doesn't miss. Okay, we're good. I would like to get the assist. Okay, I got the XP at least. Alright, they should be maybe vulnerable in the jungle here. I could check. Check for at least a camp, maybe. Or we can just do this. I have ult ready, so... just wait for someone to return. The first one that comes, I'm just gonna ult. I can easily abuse my ult cooldown like that. I just hope and pray that Leona doesn't miss anything. Any of her abilities. It's some patience required here, but it's gonna pay off. She's walking in an interesting direction. I'm gonna ult. It's good. Are draining. Pull Predator here as well. Wait for my Kaisa a little bit. Hit him with the silence. And drain him. We're good. There you go. Very, very... I guess cheesy thing you can do with a Fiddle ult. And knowing that their bot lane just base. They're gonna walk out of base. They're gonna come back and they're just gonna die. So it's a thing you can apply to the bot lane. If you know they backed, you can easily walk behind and make a cheese like that, which is a very effective thing you can do. Right, make sure I clear this camp here. Now on Fiddlesticks build-wise, you have to remember that no matter what you do, magic penetration is one of the most valuable stats you can have. Because Fiddle has really, really high base damages. So for that reason, it is actually best to go for Sorks and then now also go for your Rocket Belt Mythic because of the magic penetration. And this basically creates a very linear build path for Fiddlesticks that is just generally best because of that. So the build path you're looking for is Sorks Rush with Predator Boots and then Futures Market into the Dark Seal with whatever components you can buy for your Rocket Belt. And then you get the Rocket Belt, get Magi's after because it stacks another bit of magic or the passive of this on it. So it's better. And really that's the build setup. And from there on out you can get Zonias and all that type of stuff to basically just get a lot of magic penetration really fast and cheap. I can actually go top lane here. Poppy took my blue buff at least. She may have taken my wolves and my Gromp as well, but I actually doubt it. Now the problem with this guy is that it's Mordekaiser ultimate, so I'm a little bit afraid. Oh, what is that ward? Interesting. Gonna attack the ward then. Between drains, I don't mind. She actually control warded that. Interesting. She did take my Gromp as well, okay. The problem here is that Mordekaiser ult's gonna destroy me. Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, Mordekaiser ult's just a massive problem here. I don't know if he has it or not. I guess their locks went bot lane. Probably a bad move to go for the Mordekaiser here in general. I hope I can kill her. Oh, can't reach. You're kidding me. And now Mordekaiser ults me. Great. I'm just gonna put my Predator boots and hope I can try to run a little bit. Wait, set is trolling? Okay, my set just left me. I was kind of hoping that I could maybe do something to help. I fear him. Play it as slow as possible. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, my set heavily misplayed there. Poppy was able to live on one range, which is unfortunate. Set should have stayed on top of the orbs there, because that would have allowed me to make a play happen with the Mordekaiser still. But he ran after the Poppy, I think, or he maybe didn't see the orbs or something, which is a little bit unfortunate for me. I'm very, very sad that I wasn't able to kill the Poppy. She got super close to dying. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. The Mordekaiser ult was the main problem that entire fight. Like, it's really hard for me to play around that, because especially now I know that my set's gonna mess it up. I'm probably not gonna go top lane again, because it's simply not worth it. Because if he can't even follow the orbs when I'm in his ult or ulted by Mordekaiser, then there is no reason to play around him. And I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that he lost. They get another dragon for free here because I don't have a ultimate. Oh, I just leveled my E on accident. I don't have my ult and my bot lane and my mid lane just back. That's not the good time, so they're probably just gonna have the dragon. They didn't start dragon. Interesting. That's actually kind of good, because my ult's gonna be up in 8 seconds now. Come on. Okay, that's one at least. Gonna hope to see if we can do this dragon here. Because I just killed their ADC, which should mean that there's nothing the enemy team can do here. Especially if the Fizz kills the Lux right now. Which I'm probably just gonna have to be back. It's a little toxic, but I really wanted the assist. I was trying to not get the kill and actually give it to Fizz a little bit, because I wanted the kills a little bit more spread towards at least one other person. But I really wanted to get at least the assist there to help me with my money a little bit. That should be close, right? Yeah, 8 gold, good. Futures market coming in clutch again. Alright, get rocket belt now, get more magic penetration. And now I'm just gonna have to finish my my dark seal into a Magizer for another 5 magic penetration, sorry. And that will just give me a lot more damage output. Magic penetration is the key stat on this champion. Alright, I was able to pick up the dragon, which is good. And I'm just gonna full clear my jungle again, because I need this farm. I need to make sure that I can get my levels. I cannot go top lane again. I literally have to avoid that lane, because my set's way too weak. You have to identify that as well, by the way. Like, as soon as your lanes, or one of your lanes is just really, really weak, there's nothing you can do to help them. You just have to play off the other sides of the map to make sure anything can happen. Okay, dodge that. Just drain the minions. Oh. Got some extra XP out of that one. She's doing Herald, but there's nothing I can do because of top lane disadvantage. Like, it's not even close here. He's like 80, like 40 CS behind or whatever. So you just have to realize that at some point there's nothing you can do and avoid it. I'm just gonna clear my camps here and try to look for a bot lane ult. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I actually forgot I swapped my buttons there. I accidentally rocket belted instead of using Predator because I swapped my buttons. Oh well, it happens. Silly mistake. I have to remember that my my sorks are in the other button. It's okay. Little whoopsie. Yeah, there's nothing I can do for my top laner. He literally just lost too hard. And he can't follow up a Mordekaiser ultimate, which creates a problem for me, obviously. I got another bot lane kill, that's good. You have to identify this as well. As soon as like you make one thing, or at least try to make one thing happen for one of your laners, and they can't follow it, and they're just very far behind, please don't try to help them. Because if you try to help them at that point, you're going to put yourself in a terrible spot. And you're basically going to lose the game for no reason at that point. Silencer as well. Good. Again, the waiting strategy, because the lower elo you go, the less the bot laners will actually respond to anything. So you can quite literally just abuse that and get behind them a lot of the time to get a free kill. It looks like Fizz did the helping in this end. Fizz makes more sense because Fizz is less susceptible to getting Mordekaiser ulted, so it does make a slightly more sense for him to make that gank happen. I can come in from behind here and kill the Lux potentially. She's probably not going to have any map awareness, so... And we silence at the end. Probably going to have to ult this actually. Oh, I was actually expecting her to flash away, but she didn't. Okay, I guess I didn't have to ult at the end then. Oh well, doesn't really matter if you use it or not. Ult's a very low cooldown anyway. And you also have Ultimate Hunter. I still need to kill Poppy, okay. So the Ultimate Hunter will help with that as well, of course. We get this here. And then we're just gonna build Zonias now. And then after Zonias, it's basically just, again, that magic penetration. So like a Void Staff would be pretty ideal. And you can get like healing reduction with that, or potentially like a death cap or something. It's generally just a very standard like fiddle build to get as much magic penetration bonus as you can. You can see I have 29 magic pen at the moment, which is very, very good. Because if you also look at my ult base damage, it's 1600 base damage. That is a lot of base damage with just some magic pen. It's basically true damage, or nearly true damage at least. Gonna be a kill. I have another jungle clear to do here, so that's what I'm gonna focus on a little bit. Need to wait for my ultimate to be back up. Ping a lot. The more you ping, the better, because people will not realize anything for a long time. Predator coming in clutch here if I can get the fear on this guy. Fear him. Drain. Good. It is very, very important that you ping 4, 5, 6, 7 times. It doesn't matter. You just have to... Because what I've noticed as well, playing in this ELO lately, a little bit more, is that people don't react to 1 ping. They don't react to 2 pings. You have to force ping them a lot for them to actually make a proper move. So please do make sure you do that, because otherwise you're just going to put yourself in a terrible, terrible spot, and that's not good. Yeah, as you can see, I basically translated my lead into a lead for my entire bot side, instead of trying to go back towards helping this set. Basically, everything that happened here is just me focusing more on one side that actually would have gotten a bigger or better lead out of it. Like cheesing the bot lane with like a good ult for a double kill behind, putting them in a position where they can farm a lot less, which just creates a position where my Kai'Sa gets an even bigger lead. I'm just gonna take your camp. I'm okay with that. Would she? Maybe I'm able to cheese her. She's probably walking away here, but I can wait a little bit. Look for like any decent fiddle ult opportunities. My bot lane's currently pushing this, so I'm expecting them to kind of roam here. Really? Let's see. Just waiting, see if they react to this bot lane play at any point. There we go. That's one person that reacted to the bot lane play. And they're probably going to walk up here as well, so... Let's see if she walks down a little bit. She even used an ability on that. I would kind of want my Leona to potentially look for a bait. I could go in on that, but I have to respect the Mordekaiser that I just saw walk down. I just got hit by the plant, which means I'm just gonna walk out here and I can actually turn around now. Just... I have ult, please, trust. Please have faith. Like, actually, please. She could have turned around there at like multiple times with her ultimate. I tried to ping it a lot. But, yeah. Guess she still wanted the back instead. I'm really looking for this ult opportunity, but the enemy bot lane is actually playing much safer than I thought they would be. Or at the same time, my Leona is as well playing way safer than she probably should be. But yeah, whatever. Okay. Ooh, look at that damage. Look at that Fiddlesticks damage. That's crazy. So good. I have to be careful for Mordekaiser here, actually. It didn't finish her off. And he still has his ultimate. Oh, God. Oh, I still killed the Lux, but I'm gonna die to Mord ult now because he actually still had it. Damn. Yeah, that's the thing I can't do anything about as Fiddlesticks specifically. Like, it just sucks. You just die to that stuff. If I had Zonias there, I might be able to survive it, but, you know. The only problem with, like, this build setup is that you, of course, have 3 active items that you're gonna have to kind of keep track of. But these are just the best items you can get. Those engages is something you can look for. This is also why, like, Rocket Belt, Flash, Fiddle ult, and everything is a really good combination. Because, like, using Predator, using your Rocket Belt and everything gives you so much mobility to reach those important and crucial situations that I just reached in that specific team fight. It means a lot to have that type of stuff. To be able to use those engage mechanics, close a lot of distance. I will admit, though, that I was looking a very long time for a decent play in this area, and my entire jungle clears up, which isn't perfect. Generally, like, at least looking towards clearing some of my camps is a little bit smarter. I took my blue. Okay. But I still got a really good triple kill out of one Fiddle ult, basically without help from my team. You see how much damage I do, like, it does so much, just having all that magic penetration here. It's really crazy. I don't want to be top lane here, we just want to go for the dragon. Just gonna clear some of my camps and go for, like, the dragon / the bot lane play. Oh, the enemy team FF'd it, okay. Alright, well, that's it for Fiddlesticks. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, learned anything from it. Please make sure that the thumbs up button below helps me out quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.